Which should you buy between the Infinix Hot 50 Pro Plus and the Tecno Spark 30 Pro? Both devices are around the same price, the Infinix costing a little bit more, around 30,000 naira more compared to the Tecno Spark 30 Pro. Is that price increase worth it, or should you go for a cheaper device? And which overall is a better value device? Well, this video will be answering all that questions, so sit back, relax, and let's get started. Kicking things off with the design and build quality, I must say Transsion really did well with their most recent releases. Although made with plastic, the Infinix Hot 50 Pro Plus sports a slim build with a nice camera arrangement at the back, and that honestly looks unique, which I am a fan of. On the Tecno Spark 30 Pro, it has a slightly bulkier build, also made out of plastic. There is a Transformer edition which has some Transformer elements and color on the back. It's just a minor aesthetic upgrade which some of you might be a fan of. Personally, I love cars and the Transformers franchise, so this collab hits well. Both devices have an IP rating, IP54 splash and dust resistant rating, which is better than nothing. So when it comes to design, it's either you want something clean or you're a fan of Transformers. The Infinix Hot 50 Pro Plus sports a curved 6.78-inch AMOLED display with a resolution of 1080 by 2436 pixels, support for a 120Hz refresh rate, and a peak brightness of about 1300 nits. While the Tecno Spark 30 Pro sports a 6.78-inch 1080p AMOLED display as well, with a 120Hz refresh rate and a peak brightness of about 1700 nits. When it comes to content consumption, both displays perform pretty much the same. However, you get a curved screen on the Infinix Hot 50 Pro Plus, which makes content look more immersive. That said, the Tecno can get slightly brighter under direct sunlight. So if I were to pick, although I don't really like curved displays per se for their durability issues or whatever, I must agree that it does look premium and a lot of people will gravitate to that. Plus, it has a Corning Gorilla Glass protection, which is just nice. Software running on both devices is Android 14 with XOS 14.5 on the Infinix and HIOS 14 on the Tecno. Feature wise, they are pretty much the same. If you get the Infinix Hot 50 Pro Plus, you wouldn't be missing anything that is on the Tecno Spark 30 Pro. And this reason is because all these devices are under the same parent company, which is Transsion. So whatever you get on this device in terms of software, you get it on the other one as well. You will also get the occasional security patches on both devices. However, when it comes to Android OS, I can't say as there are no official words from Transsion as they owe, but I'm sure you'll be getting at least 1 year of Android OS updates based on previous trends. The Infinix Hot 50 Pro Plus sports the newly released MediaTek Helio G100 chipset with 8GB of RAM and 128 or 256GB of storage, while the Tecno Spark 30 Pro sports the same chipset with 8GB of RAM and up to 256GB of storage. Performance on both devices is just about the same. They excel at medium settings for most titles, and I wouldn't really recommend you play at high settings as well, even if it is available. These devices are just meant for the casual gamers. Powering both devices is a 5000 mAh battery that lasts the day on normal usage. That said, it is possible to completely drain both phones within the span of 8 hours. They are both capable of 33 watts fast charging, which is decent. The Infinix Hot 50 Pro Plus houses a triple camera setup which consists of a 50 megapixel main, 2 megapixel depth, and an unspecified camera. It's probably a filler camera, to be honest. While the Tecno Spark 30 Pro houses a 108 megapixel main and an auxiliary camera. For selfie camera, you get a 30 megapixel camera on both phones, which can shoot videos up to 1080p 30 frames per second and 1440p at 30 frames per second for the rear cameras of both devices. When it comes to taking photos, the Tecno Spark 30 Pro is better and more consistent. The colors are definitely better in comparison with the Infinix Hot 50 Pro Plus. That said, the Infinix Hot 50 Pro Plus is still very capable, especially if you shoot in the right lighting conditions. Securing both devices is an under-display optical fingerprint scanner, which I really like. It is nice to see Tecno and Infinix adding this to their more budget-friendly options. Also, we have always on display on both phones, which is actually useful since they sport AMOLED displays. Alright, which should you buy between these two? Should you spend more and get the Infinix Hot 50 Pro Plus? Well, for 30,000 naira more, you are getting a sleek build and a curved display, which may be worth it for some. That said, you get a better value overall on the Tecno Spark 30 Pro. It has a better camera, brighter display, and IR blaster at a cheaper price. And don't let us forget the Transformers collab. But yeah, let me know your own thoughts in the comment section below. Which of these devices would you go for? And yeah, thanks for watching. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.